Yeah.
Get your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Get your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy Retro. Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Oh yeah.
It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.
First time we started recording, the motherfucker, we was into it going, then the shit just crapped out.
Okay.
So we try to make sure it's acting right today before we get into it.
Okay.
So, Baby, why is doing that? How you been, man? You been good?
Yeah, it's just I'm tired. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't have any help yet, so still doing a lot of the stuff myself, and regular life stuff too.
Yeah.
And I want to get out of New Orleans.
Like you looking to make that move?
Honestly, I've always wanted to make that move,
right?
But it's just financially wasn't feasible. But maybe soon. Maybe
But you're looking at LA, Atlanta, Houston.
LA. I would love to be in LA.
Yeah.
Atlanta is closer, and I feel like that's more feasible sooner. But I really just want another house because I'm tired of hurricane season.
Yeah.
What? I want my house here, but I want to be able to get going.
Yeah.
During that time of the year. I don't have to worry about where we gonna stay and what we gonna do. No,
right.
Let's go to the Atlanta house. Let's go to the LA house. Let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to the Atlanta house, shit, you still might get some hurricane weather. And then if you go to
not as bad. Because by the time it hit land, like it'll start breaking up and stuff, and it'll just get a lot of rain.
Atlanta's far into Georgia, northern Georgia.
Yeah, you just deal with floods and landslides and all that shit.
Not
Everywhere
really.
you go got that bullshit.
Everybody says that, but the truth of the matter is, that was something you could say back in 1993. You could say something like that. But now it's when is the last time Los Angeles had an earthquake that was detrimental where they didn't have power for weeks?
And fuck that, I ain't trying to find out.
People couldn't live there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that doesn't happen.
No, these hurricanes are worse.
Every
year. It's a once in a lifetime storm every year now.
It used to be every 30 years. And then that was cool. We could do that. We could do every 30 years.
You had a Betsy and then you had an Andrew, but now it's
they coming back to back too close.
Yeah, now
too close.
Now it's Ida and this one and this one and this one and this one
and the Ida one coming back into town. That was too much.
Yeah,
compared to the first time we did this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was just kind of I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this again.
Yeah, it's getting rough because for us for all of Louisiana to get hit hard because it was Lake Charles got hit hella hard, then we got hit hella hard in the same year. It was
yes.
Damn.
I mean, and then
it was back-to-back years for Lake Charles.
It wasn't even just us. I feel didn't one of those storms go up to New York and flood New York too?
Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah.
Superstorm Sandy.
After that one.
Oh, one after that?
Yeah, no, recently.
Oh, well, that was the one that went up to Canada.
Yeah, they're one that hit us and then went all the way up there and flooded their shit.
Yeah, I think it still stayed together as a tropical, at least a tropical storm, if not almost a Cat 1. And normally it dissipates by the time it gets up there.
No, them subways was flooding. So
anytime Canada is we got hit by a tropical storm, that's insane.
Yeah, it's so cold.
It's normally dead by the time it passes Virginia.
Baby, it's called Mother Nature. Mother Nature say, fuck what y'all talking about. I'm doing what I want to do.
There's no rules no more.
I mean, it's called global warming.
That too. That too. That's what I'm saying.
We should
that's what I'm talking about. Ian. Ian made 3 full landfalls. Full-blown landfalls as hurricanes. Because it hit Cuba, cut across, hit Florida, tore up all of Florida. Because even people who are well off the coast got flooding, then turn around, double back, and hit South Carolina.
Yeah.
as a cat one. Like
It's too much. It's too much on this side. Like that's why I'm like, I want to go where the air is dry,
right.
or the weather's cooler, less humidity.
Wow,
I feel you.
Cali's the spot.
Yeah, I've been a lot of places. Cali feels the most like a place I can make my home
Mm-hmm.
versus a lot of the other places I've been. Like Atlanta's cool, but the food is just not up to par.
You think the food's up to par in Cali?
Yes, especially if like the places I like to go.
What would you like to go to?
Well, I mean, we like to stay in like Santa Monica area, Playa del Rey. So everywhere that I went in that area
What's it?
was good. Like
I feel like Cali has like a food identity as opposed to Atlanta tries to be everybody else.
yes, and not in the Houston way either. You know, where people actually leave from areas and then come there and create it.
Yeah.
Right.
No, they just be trying to do
It just be trying to do our thing and be like, we're better than y'all. It's not that hard. Like that's how Atlanta is.
Atlanta don't be hitting with the food. I'm sorry. Everywhere I went out there, it was just okay in comparison to like your neighborhood restaurant in
Right.
New Orleans. Like I couldn't wait to come home just so I can go back to Copeland's.
Oh, right.
Like,
And here normally we'd be like, Copeland's is really not that great compared to a lot of places, but it's like,
that's our regular.
yeah, that's how that's the bar.
Yes.
Like
and
that's
when you
the
go
low
other
bar.
places, you realize how high that bar is
Yeah.
in comparison to
a
theirs.
lot of our corner store food is better than
Mm,
some of the shit in Atlanta.
mm.
Absolutely. I
Don't
concur.
do that. Don't do that to me.
I know that's fighting words, but like our corner store food is way
It's
better than they like
not.
restaurant stuff.
What do they know about food? Like just because you in the South don't mean you know how to cook.
Well,
Cause like they don't do barbecue. Like barbecue's not their thing. Like Cajun Creole, like they don't have a food identity.
No, I don't even feel like fried chicken is a thing for them.
No.
Because, like, I don't know anywhere where it's like, ooh, they got the best. No, it'd be like wings, but it's like, nah. Like, where's the chicken?
Georgia known for onions and peaches. That's it.
And
Onions?
Vidalia.
slutty vegan.
Right there. Yeah.
Oh, slutty vegan. It absolutely known for slutty vegan, which I've never had.
Like that's their claim to fame right now. It's slutty vegan.
Well, that's great.
That's nice. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the... What's up, y'all? This is your boy Retro.
And this is your girl Creole, and
And
this
it's another episode of
Aw,
But yeah. So I did the introduction last time. Your turn.
Well, we are still rolling with a whole bunch of guests, and we have an old friend of mine. Well, we still cool, but like old coworker of mine who used to actually make weekends bearable.
Thank you.
No, thank you. And you've probably seen her on YouTube and
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram and all of the social medias.
You hear me?
It's your girl, Bondy Blue in the building.
Hey. What's going on, people? How y'all doing? First of all, I would like to say it's not just me. You made the weekends bearable as well.
Oh,
It's like when you hate when people call in sick, like it's an issue. Like you go up there, Tiffany not here. I'm going back in the bag.
Actually, y'all made the weekends bearable listening to y'all. So thank y'all for what y'all did.
We did used to be on speakerphone.
we used to be
Yeah.
on the speakerphone because I'd be on the phone with him. You walking the door and I wouldn't even hang up. Like,
You know, I'm like,
and
let
we
you
just-
go.
we-
Sit down, you
me and
good,
you be
you good.
running until you had to go to like your first assignment that wasn't until like noon, and you was
Right.
like walking the door at what, like
9.
9.
Yeah.
I was there since like 8. And
Yeah.
then, and then you would get there at like 9, 10 o'clock. And your first assignment wouldn't be till damn near 12, 1 o'clock. So we just be kicking it
Right.
for a while.
Oh, girl. The PTSD.
Just shooting the shit. Like,
The PTSD. Like, just thinking about that job, man, that shit made my heart rate go up.
Calm down. You ain't gotta go back. You ain't gotta go back. You ain't gotta go back.
that part of your life is done.
Did you get out yet? Have you got
Not
out?
yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm
Okay.
working overnight, so I'm at peace at least. I don't
Okay.
I don't have to deal with nobody.
That's nice. That's nice and I have because that's the main aggravation. Like
Mhm.
you could do that job easy if you don't have to deal with certain personalities.
people, yeah. Because everybody's like, how you like overnight? Oh, it's fine. I'm at peace. I put my music on. It's just me. Damn it until my show started. So
They don't understand. Like if you leave people alone, they'll do their job. Like
Right.
you don't have to badge it. Like leave people alone.
Stop fucking with me, please.
Please.
I like my peace. put my headphones in, like my piece. And
Yeah, I hate
the
micro.
pandemic made it worse because I was working from home. I was here with my music going in the office by myself, just getting all kinds of work done.
She was loving
So now
that
I can't work without music. So for true, I'm like, I don't have to keep pulling my headset out. So I'm like, I have my headset and just
Love it.
do what I need to do.
It's so vital. The music part. I agree.
Yeah, we're trying to get this to make money like you did, so now I can leave.
Listen,
Facts.
consistency. That's what I'll say.
Yep. Oh, I remember you doing both. So
I did both for a long
you
time.
did both for a long time. And I remember the conversations you going, I think I'm ready to make that move because I'm making enough money on my channel where I could cover my bills and start doing that full time.
Yeah.
And I was like, do it.
And I was ready.
I don't think I ever once was like, oh, you probably should. I was like, fuck it, if it's paying the bills,
Listen,
do it.
there wasn't a person. Like, ever since I started doing it, I don't think there was anybody that ever said, you know, you really shouldn't do that. Like, nobody. And it was so crazy the way, you know, it all went down where I was already ready. Like, I had my money set up. I was ready to go. And then they came at me with, oh, we saw your channel. It's a conflict of interest. And I was just like, a conflict of interest? How?
Right.
How exactly? Oh, what my natural hair care advertisements I do? Like, what about all of the other advertisements that are on YouTube that are not specifically from me, but are on my channel that are also on your station? Because they do a lot of those, you know, political ads on YouTube. And it's the same as the ones they do on the on the show, so it, on the news. So it was just kind of like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. But I'm glad I got out. It was like getting out of prison. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It really was.
I'm glad you got out too, man.
She was like, I put in my 2 weeks. I was like, oh, dope, congratulations.
Yeah, man, because the way y'all was running it, I was like, boy, y'all motherfuckers, y'all trying to break free, boy.
We had to, like, that shit detrimental for your soul. Detrimental for your soul, for sure.
So, how long has it been since you?
2018.
Cold.
Damn.
I
Time goes by
2018.
so fast.
It does. It does.
Jesus.
Doesn't feel that long, huh?
Yes and no. Because, like, my life is not like that anymore. My life is really not that stressful anymore at all. Like, I stress, of course, but like the anxiety and stress I had when I was working there, I do feel far removed from it, but not far enough that I can't tap into the feeling when reminded.
Right.
Like, that not being able to control my life. Like, I'm very much appreciative of what I do now. Like, I literally get up every day and do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Versus going to work and having people give you bullshit assignments to keep you busy, to make you earn your paycheck. Like, you're not going to earn it during hurricane season and football season and Mardi Gras season when they got your ass working like a slave.
Right.
You know, it used to be, I feel like when I first started working there, they would leave you alone. As long as your job got done, they would leave you alone. And then all of this micromanagement started, and it just made it not enjoyable anymore. Even if editing was fun, even if eventually my camera was, fun for me and I enjoyed it. But when you do hard work like that and they don't really appreciate it and they don't give you your attaboys like they give them to everybody else, especially when you do really good work, that I can turn on the news right now and see a few, things that I shot running in circulation.
Yep.
So it's,
and I mean some viral stuff too.
Yeah. Two specific Emmy Award winning stories that will never have my name attached to them, even though I was the only photographer out there of everybody. Like, there were no photographers from any other station that was out there at Lee Circle, that was out there at the Carrollton Underpass when the cop had to save the lady who drove into the water. Like, nobody else was out there. and they don't even give you the pat on the back, but let somebody do some mediocre ass package and, oh my God, they're so amazing, But y'all know what that is.
I know. Trust me, I hear it. I hear it. So I know. But I mean, like I say, that's just a blessing that you're able to wake up and do it. Well, you know what? Let's tell the people what it is that you do now. Fuck what you did. Tell them what you're doing now. What you left, you escaped from the plantation. You got your freedom papers. Tell the people what it is that you do now. Explain to them. Let them know what you're about.
Now I am a content creator. I'm a commentator. I make YouTube videos. I make Instagram content. And in the weirdest way, I've become rather respected in my avenue and my niche.
Why is
As
that
you
weird?
should.
Why-
Because I don't have the numbers. So because I don't have
you don't
like
think
the
you have
hundreds
the
of
numbers that you think? Yeah.
Well, I mean, in comparison to like smaller, people, I could see how you could feel like my numbers are big, but like when you watch people that get hundreds of thousands of views per video and they have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and
Yeah.
it does seem like after doing this for so long, why am I not popping off like that? Like that's the feeling. But
That's out too right now.
essentially I am known by the people that matter a lot of the time.
Right.
Exactly.
And you are like,
So that's kind of the most.
I mean, a Candy Beers follow. I mean, that's
Let's
a big
not
fucking
even
deal.
Let's not even bring up Candy because I can't even right now. Like I grew up loving Candy.
I'll name drop her for you if you don't want to.
Listen,
when I saw that post, I was like, oh shit.
Listen, the lesbian in me, okay? Because like. She's just mad cool, and I love her energy, and
So
she answers my DMs, so, so I like that.
So how did that? Because you're a 1-person team. I'm understanding.
Yeah.
You do all your editing and all of that. How did that come about? Like you had reached out to her, or
Well, her assistant. Well, he's more than her assistant now. He's like her brand manager. He manages like all of her business, Don Juan. But he was her assistant back when I first started reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, and he watched me. And so I can remember over the years, he would reach out and tell me he liked my content and stuff like that. So I knew I had like Candy's attention by way of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I, that relationship just persisted over the years. And then Candy was doing a stream of interviews with a lot of different YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
And they've reached out to me, but I did not see the email.
Oh, man.
I was
Come
like,
on.
but when it happened and I saw everybody else announcing, I was like, how am I not on this list? Like, I DM'd Don Juan months ago. Like, whenever this happens, let me know. And it was because I guess I was expecting to hear from him. And it was her other social media person, which, Lord, why am I space? Jamie. Shout out to Jamie. Jamie was the one that actually sent out the first email. So when I hit up Don Juan, he hit up Jamie, and Jamie hit me up through our Ooh Ladies First panel, which is my panel with 2 other YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how, we hooked that up. It was last minute. I was not supposed to be a part of it. That's why I wasn't on the original, promo that she did for it. But because I had my connection with Don Juan, and, they all kind of have seen me and watched me and know I love Candy. So they, they made it happen for us. And it was really great because, I mean, she answers my DMs now. So there's that. But like I grew up like watching Candy's career.
Yeah.
Like, very specifically. So like to now have her attention or have her know who I am, it feels amazing. It was like definitely one of the moments where it's like, you have to keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we did the Tammy Roman one right after. And Tammy is another one that watched me for years now, just like to hear how I talk. And I've loved her, for years, even though, and it was so funny when we did the interview because I was saying how people perceive her as a villain. And it's not because that's the way I feel. It's because I know that's the way other people feel from watching her.
Right.
But I love her and I always have, so her watching me, and then she reached out to me, actually gave me my first paid opportunity when it comes to reviewing. I've gotten other paid opportunities, but nobody's ever paid me to review their show.
Yeah.
And Tammy and her team have a new show on BET called House of Vicious, and they wanted to make sure the YouTubers were reviewing it. And so they hit me up, and it was another moment that it was like, wow, like these people know who you are. They respect what what you do
Yeah.
over all these years. So it kind of makes the views not seem as important.
Because you got the big validation.
Right.
Yeah.
Man,
That's my dad.
Okay. Hi, Dad. No, it's okay. I'm glad because my homegirl is coming and she's late. So that's why I'm like, she said she's pulling up soon. So I just want to let y'all know.
We have someone else joining us?
She's not joining the podcast. She's just coming because we're going somewhere after this. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And she's more than welcome to join, though. I mean,
She might want to. She actually owns a business in the city.
Okay.
So
got an extra mic and a plug.
yeah,
You know what
she
we're
she
doing.
might want to add a little something. We'll see. But she, she's a little reserved and more bashful and
Gotcha.
That's all right. We pull that shit out. That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's our
Okay.
job.
I love it.
Man, that is crazy. So, like you say, that moment, that instant kind of gave you that confirmation like, yeah, I'm doing all right.
It's been a lot of moments like that. Not
Right.
just that. Like, I don't even want to make y'all think just the celebrities make me feel like that. It's the people that pay for my content. It's the people that show up to every live, that look for my content, that are excited about my videos, that write me and tell me that I got them through hard times in their lives. And because I've been doing this for so long, girls will hit me up like, I was watching you when I was a kid and I graduated from high school. Now I'm in college. Like, because I've really been doing YouTube for like 10 years, like 11 years. Since 2011, 2012 is when it really, started to gain some steam for me.
Okay.
And it's been like a slow crawl, I guess. But along the way, I've affected people in a way that keeps them. So it's kind of like quality over quantity.
Yeah. Like you have a loyal fan base.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you do have like YouTubers that do have millions. Like they'll get up to millions. But it don't mean their fan base is loyal. The minute they say something they don't like, they gone,
This
No,
is true.
like you have a loyal fan base.
I'm glad you said that. I have to start thinking about when people say that to me in a different way, because people always say stuff like, I love your body. I may not always agree with what you have to say. And I'm like, why do people feel the need to always say that? Nobody agrees with everything that anybody says.
But you have some people who, especially now with like the cancel culture and things like that,
Right.
like you say one small thing they don't like, even if it's not something offensive or racist or homophobic or whatever. If it's just one small thing they don't like, oh man, I don't like her, man. I ain't watching your videos no more, da, 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 da. But like for people to be like, I might not always agree with you, but you still my girl, because that's life.
I still rock with you.
And that's how I need to think about it instead of thinking about it in like a obnoxious way. Because like I hate repetitive shit, and I feel often that I have to repeat myself a lot. People are very repetitive. People say like weird shit, so I'm like, it's sometimes hard to stay on a positive end of things because people are always trying to slick shade you in this environment. But the truth of the matter is I do appreciate everybody that fuck with me, even people that don't agree with me. You don't have to agree with me, but hear me out. Cause like normally I ain't about to just, I mean, not normally, like I don't ever just throw some bullshit out there. I'm always like, I thought about this shit. You may not agree, but I'm about to break it down to you, like that, and they'll be like, I respect it. I don't agree, but I respect it. And I'm like, then that's all I can ask for.
That's fair.
That's all I can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
So like 10 years you've been doing this. 10 years. That's a long time. We've been doing this for what?
2 years.
2 years. 2 years. And in the beginning, I was gonna say it was a test run, but we were still figuring things out. And see her, she's all about numbers. Numbers. And
she work in the news. That's why.
She know where I come from. I came from the digital arena at that. So that I always had to look at numbers.
I think I'm running outside.
all right.
I hate that.
No, you cool.
You can pause. All right, y'all, we back. Had to let someone in the building. But we're gonna get to that person in a minute. We'll finish where we left off. Miss Blue here, been in the business, like I said, 10 years.
Yeah.
Man, that's a long ass, that's a decade of you doing this.
Yep.
And could you imagine yourself like when you first started doing this? Like now we see where you're at. Like, man, I've been doing this for 10 years. This is crazy. Like, does it ever like you ever dawn about it? Think about like, man, a decade. I mean, a lot. 10 years. What? That was 2011. 2011,
yeah.
12. There's a lot of shit happened within that decade. Like,
yeah. And I have talked about a lot of it. I have cursed about a lot of it. It's been a long time, but I love what I do. Like, honestly, I feel like I was always supposed to do what I do. So it doesn't really register like, oh, you've been doing this for so long.
right.
It only registers like that when I'm looking at numbers. That's
Right.
the only time I feel away. But at the same time, like, it's also like a longevity because I ain't never fell off.
Right.
Right.
I might have slowed down, but I ain't never fell off.
Right.
So,
Facts.
you know, it to me, just being in it for that long is a testament of the fact that I'm just consistent.
Yeah. And you building though.
Yeah.
Like you're building. Like you're not stagnant
No.
at all.
It feels that way sometimes, but it's not. It's not stagnant.
So, and you were saying about being consistent and like say feeling stagnant and numbers and everything. Because I'm assuming you release these videos and some videos you get a lot more views than others. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever dwell on? Well, how come I feel like this is a good video? How come this one didn't get so many views as this one would? Like, do you ever compare them? You're like,
Yes, I don't dwell on it, but like for instance, I know scripted shows may not always do the best. So like this is how I started doing lives, and I'm on live for like 2.5 hours because people don't come for just one. They want to come just for the whole conversation. They want to come for all of the shows, and I'll get more views on a live for All American and 911 and This Is Us. That was like one of the ones I would call like a passion project because it's 3 shows that are scripted. They don't get a lot of views, but people really are into them, those who are. And they want to hear somebody that looks like them talk about it. So, in that way, it was something that I kept doing. Like I finished This Is Us out for the whole, show. They finished their last season this year. And I finished with that show. And that makes me feel good that I was kind of there from like season 2 or 3 all the way up until the last season.
right.
But as far as comparing numbers, I already know people like mess. People like the mess. They want to talk about the bullshit.
Mhm.
That's always going to get better numbers than shows. It's always, except for P-Valley. except for P-Valley.
Well, yeah.
Down in the
Where the girls get naked. If you throwing bands, then
Come
you
on.
know she gon' shake 'em. 1, 2, break 'em. Listen, we ain't gonna do the whole thing, but if y'all got any hookups, let us know. Because I know Lil Murder coming down here for Halloween, and I do want to meet him.
Ooh.
So I'm definitely gonna be trying to make that happen. Okay, listen.
I love P Valley. I love Uncle Clifford ass.
Everybody do.
That's a bad motherfucker.
I love
Creole.
it. How could you not?
Creole's supposed to her friend Chino Tanaj.
Uh-uh.
She's got a friend Tanaj. She's in the theater and whatnot. They're trying to get. You say she's trying to get the.
Yeah, apparently it's like a P-Valley play. Or like similar to P-Valley.
Yes.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get the rights to that bitch." Like she's like determined she's
and I'm
gonna
like,
get it.
I'm like, I won't be on the. I either won't be on the
Listen,
Clifford.
if she makes it happen, please call me.
Oh yeah,
Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
definitely coming in for the Mercedes, bro. I will get my, my pole lessons together and everything. If I got to be spinning on the pole for a
Facts.
good month in order to get this down, I will.
I want to either be Uncle Clifford or I'll be Big L. You know who you could be? You could be the woman spending the divorce money. She's like the board of health or something.
Yeah.
You could be her.
Oh,
Yeah.
You could be her. It's good.
For real, she was making it rain.
She was.
Cutting up.
She
Cutting up.
was. She was.
And if y'all hear this other voice, like I said, we had someone else come in the building. Miss Francois.
I like it.
Miss, you like that? Huh?
I do. I like it.
Now, Miss Blue here.
Yes.
How y'all know each other?
I like to call her Bondy.
Bondy, Miss Bondy.
I love her name.
How long you been knowing Miss Bondy?
A little over a year now.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah.
How y'all cross paths? Don't mind me asking.
No, I don't mind. Do you mind?
No, go
Okay.
ahead. I'm letting you run it.
So, Bondy, I fell in love with the name because I saw the name before I saw the face.
All right, all right.
And that's a fact. But we met from just massage. So I am a licensed massage therapist. So that's what I do. I'm in the spa industry. So,
Okay.
kind of like a Black girl, trying to lead a pathway and try to find ways to get the whole wellness into everyone's mind. Because wellness is a big part of our lifestyle.
True.
Just trying to put some Black girl magic in the massage industry. So that's how we met. Yes.
And you know what the crazy thing is? I was talking to, I don't know if it was Creole or somebody. I was saying how, I was talking to you. I was asking you, when you go to Spa Envy, do they have any stuff that's strictly or, pertain to people of color?
No.
Because, our skin
That's true.
is different
It is.
from,
It is.
the count line is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I wonder if they have like spas like that just cater to people of color.
Yep.
Ethnics,
Yes.
because like I say, I had found out a while back that even with tattooing, our skins is different to tattoo on than,
Yeah, it's so
other
true.
people. So are
That's
you
so
trying
true.
to like, are you in the field of trying to cater to, I mean, I know
Yes,
you open up to it for
Of
everybody.
course, we are open up for
Yeah.
everyone, but
But you might have, certain services they were like, well, this would be good for your
mhm.
type of skin because
Yeah,
of,
so what you're talking about is more like the skincare side of things. So the we have estheticians, we do facials. That's something that we definitely offer. We are in between some services changes right now, but yes, like they pretty much are handmade, homemade products that we sell,
okay.
and but they actually take the time to make sure that it's perfect for our skin. So that's
Good,
true.
good.
So the esthetician we have, she's just she did a good job of kind of making up some products and making sure that we cater to our kind. But our goal is to really just make sure people just massage, the skincare, everything. The massage is not popular in our culture. So that's something that
Which
we're trying
is
to share the
weird.
narrative.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Because you have some that absolutely love it, like Bondy.
I love
Mhm.
it. I go
Like-
every week.
Yes. All the time.
No, she's really good though. And before I even went to her, I'm known for the spas, girl. I've been to most of the good spas here in New Orleans. And I know a good massage when I get one.
Yeah.
And she's so good. So that's why I kept going to her. I was like, okay, I'm not going to anybody else. But
you got
that's true.
Groupon or something?
We actually, honestly, that's how we started.
Really?
We
Groupon
did.
is terrible for
but
people
they
in service
are.
industry. They're terrible. They give
They
you like
are.
pennies on the dollar for your services.
Really?
And then the Groupon people are terrible. The Groupon people are terrible.
I agree.
They come in, first of all, your stuff is only for a certain amount of time or for a certain length of time.
They
And
try to
they'll
milk
try
it.
to they try to get way too
Yeah.
much and you already
Yeah.
not paying the whole amount.
Right.
So what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
also, though, I want Francis to keep it a buck and tell y'all what her real money maker is, which is rubbing the BBL bodies
That's
down.
a fact.
Okay?
Right,
Yes.
the
That's a
BBL
fact.
bodies. What you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, plug
That's
your
a
spot.
fact.
You didn't give us the name of your spot.
Wait,
So
wait,
I
wait, hold
know
on,
pe-
wait. I'm trying. Stop it. What you
Okay,
mean by
okay,
the BBL?
okay.
I'm just trying to understand what you.
You know.
I know what the BBLs are.
All right.
But
The girls have to get the aftercare. They have to make sure that their
Oh,
butts
okay.
don't get
Post-op.
flat.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, that
So
is
I
that's
didn't know
true. That's super
Oh.
true. Like that's definitely our moneymaker. Like women is popular. We try to enhance our bodies and want to look good. And after you have the surgery, then you come to me. You come to
Okay.
us.
Okay.
And then we do the aftercare and make sure that everything stays in place, everything stays right.
Oh, see, I
And you-
didn't know. I didn't know all that goes into.
It's called
It's a
lymphatic
maintenance.
drainage.
called what?
Lymphatic
drainage.
massage. Yes.
Oh, gee, Lord.
Well,
Yes.
honestly, I've seen something recently that wasn't even just about BBLs, but like when you work out. also, and like getting the
We have the body contouring.
you know,
Yeah.
and all of that type of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So the body contouring as well. So you have the ladies who choose to have the surgery, and then you have the ones who do not. And we can help you either way. So we have the body contouring, that's the body
God
sculpting.
damn,
Okay.
boy.
Yes.
'cause y'all
and
know I'm not a
wood
I'm not a
therapy.
fan.
She's not.
I'm not a fan.
She's really not.
Little BBL thing. I'm not.
Oh, me neither.
But you say you understand a little bit about the lipo though, right?
Yeah, no, I understand like lipo, like even tummy tucks, all of that stuff. The butt thing I don't understand is because it's fad. Like
it very is. And
and
then
the-
like once it's out of the trend, like you stuck with this.
and it's the thing like
And there's barely any of them that look good.
Yeah. You have
That's the
to
other
be-
thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
It's a process.
not
chill out.
barely.
Okay, because this is how this girl make her money.
Oh,
So
we're
y'all-
not deterring them.
Oh,
Listen, let's be clear.
I know, but I'm just
Listen, there is no deterrent. They're
No.
gonna do what they're
They
gonna
gonna
do.
do
because
it.
that's how they
They gonna
is.
get it.
y'all get them
Yes.
BBLs. Okay,
Yes,
go
they
y'all right here.
should.
Go
Whatever
get them.
makes you happy
And
at
they
the
go-
end of the day.
And go holler at Francois.
There you go. Peace of Serenity,
Yeah.
massage
Yeah.
and wellness.
There you go, holler at Francois.
And
She got
Harvey.
you. She got you
Yes.
taken care of.
Yes, come see us. We'll take care of you.
Might have to book your appointment so you can go check them out.
Yeah.
Whenever
Oh, yeah.
you're ready, we'll definitely take care of you.
Hey.
Please.
We
Hey,
definitely
if she say it's good, I know it's good.
Oh
Right.
yes, I see her
Yes.
faithfully. Bondy is definitely that, and that's how we. And back to your question, that's how we met,
Yes.
because we just kind of build a relationship.
Yeah.
Do y'all do like memberships or like
That's something we're getting into. Yeah, especially going into the holidays.
Right.
Yes, we will have memberships.
that's what's up?
So yeah, we have 2 different packages. Of course, that means that you can come as on a monthly basis, and we'll take and everything is already scheduled in, and then you get there's discount. It's a discounted rate as well because you have privilege over everyone else.
There you go. There you
Yes.
go. That's what I'm
So-
talking about.
Yes,
Francois.
yes,
Come
yes.
on.
I better get this
So
privilege
yes,
over
you
everybody.
have like that. And you should. You deserve more. I'm not even lying about it.
I'm just saying.
Yes, she should. So
Come
we definitely
on.
gonna take care of you. But she's definitely been one of our loyal guests since she started.
Yeah, because y'all know I do
Consistently.
the fitness challenges and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ever since like 2020, I started on my fitness challenge, and so there's a challenge of 25 days or 30 days every other month, and I be sore and I be tired,
Oh,
and the
I'm
massages
sure, yeah.
definitely help.
Shit.
Yes. And then we have products as well. If you do work out, we have
Yes.
creams that you can put on as like post. It helps that whole
Mhm.
post workout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
So
is
we
really
do the
good.
wellness.
CBD
We do
cream.
the body contouring. We have the products. Yes. Peace
Okay.
of Serenity. Francis.
All right. There you go, babe.
Yeah. Okay, love black business.
So,
love black
yeah.
business.
Yes, you gotta support the black businesses.
Yeah.
Y'all got a website?
Yes, www.posmassage.com. Short
There
for
you
Peace
go.
of Serenity.
Okay.
POS Massage.
Holla at your girl Francois.
There you go. I like it. Francois.
Francois.
You about to
That's-
start something.
Hey, go ahead, finish it. It's yours.
Right. Thanks.
But well, with that being said, since we're talking about because you was here earlier, we were just saying how, and we're gonna talk about it. Oh, we didn't get into it, but I want to ask you about the whole transition from the 9 to 5 to doing what you do. Have you been
You gonna trigger PTSD again?
Oh, no. Don't do that.
before you got into that? Were you working like a 9 to 5?
I
or whatnot?
was in the hospitality industry.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what made you decide that, you know what? I ain't gonna say what made you, but what called you to doing that? I should say.
Well, it's more than one reason.
Well, let's give me one.
But if we being honest,
yeah, be
I
real.
mean,
the money.
I can't definitely the money, but I was okay. Like the money I was making at the time, we were okay. They were paying okay. The pay isn't bad, considering that type of lifestyle,
Right.
lifestyle.
Right.
But it just, I need to be able to control my own life and my own purpose and my own destiny. And I can't do that. It's stagnant. So, and at the end of the day, massage is my gift. That's what I
Right.
love to do.
It really is. It
That's
really
my
is.
gift.
She's
That's my way of
completely
giving back.
zones
And
out.
it's-
Yeah, and it's good
Yeah.
to be able to make money off of like something you like doing, want to do.
Especially,
Yes,
you
it's
know.
different.
Fucking
It's
like
different.
love. Shit.
Absolutely, and like just how Bondy was saying, sometimes it's not even me that's giving these massages. Like it's it's a gift. It's something you don't even have to think about because you're in tune with what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
This is your way of giving back. So I love what I do. But it was time to get away from them people, though.
For sure.
Now let's be real.
Absolutely.
But that'll make you create your own business with a quick.
Okay, right? Straight wheels. Like, you gotta get out of here. Like,
Slavery.
so, right? It is. It really
feels
is.
that way.
But no, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, you know who control most corporations.
Yeah.
Right, right.
I think just being honest.
I think most businesses start with, man, fuck these people. I'm done.
For real.
It was time to go.
For me, the transition was like anxiety filled, to be honest, because I was used to people telling me what to do all the time. I was used to being stressed out.
Yeah.
I was used to like having to do something almost every minute of the day.
Yeah.
So when I got out of it, there was like this time period where I had to like reacclimate to not having to have those worries. I would physically still feel the anxiety, but would not have like the pressure of it. So then I would have, but it took a while.
Right.
Like I would say like it really took maybe about a good 6 months before the shift actually felt real.
Especially you want a water or something?
All right.
Yeah, just checking in.
I appreciate it. I mean, if y'all was already getting up, I'd take one, but don't get up for me. I'm good.
No, I was gonna get it going, but
Right.
okay. So I'm just like I said, when you left from where you was at, were you nervous?
Yes, but there was this crazy sense of happiness, freedom. The freedom part, man, like I felt like, oh wow, I did it, but I'm gonna be all right. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope I don't ever have to come back to this place. But I'm getting out now. And I felt free and I felt good. And shout out to Lil Duval. I can't even follow him on Instagram no more because he's so problematic. But that smile, bitch, come on. Like I can remember driving away from the news station with that playing in a car. Like I remember the day I was actually in the Jeep because Lyric was working at Hertz at the time. So he used to just get new cars all the time just so we could try them out. And he came home in a Jeep, a white Jeep, when I quit. And came pick me up, and all of that. And it was just the best moment ever. So for me,
Sense of relief, huh?
it was so much relief.
Oh man.
So much relief. Like honestly, I
know
feel
that
it
feeling.
all over again. And then when I see other people that got out, it reinforces it. Like, we have another coworker that just recently got out. Tammy just recently got out. And shall we say it like it's prison. But
She got
it
got
is.
prodded.
But she was
She got
talking about like the anxiety and like you're excited and you're so happy to be out, but it's like, oh my God, I'm not used to people not working on my nerves all fucking day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me actually enjoy my job. Like,
It's crazy. And then you realize how imprisoned you felt in your mind.
Oh yes.
Because it was really your mind that was telling you couldn't let go of this. You needed to keep this job because it was no better option.
Right.
Really, that was all in your head. You could have let that shit go at any time and figured it the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, because I was the type of person, that needed to have some type of stability. I needed to have money saved. I needed to be moving into something that I was going to be able to be financially okay in that as well.
Right.
And I started making the same amount of money that I was making at the news station on YouTube. But, when I tell y'all that's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it ain't nothing, but it's not nearly what I make now. You know what I'm saying? Like, in comparison, like that little check we used to get from them, fussing and fighting and stressing the fuck out over that little check.
Ain't shit.
Not in comparison to the growth. That's another thing what Francis was saying about that cap. you know, they cap you at some point. There's no more money you can make. There's
Yep.
Right.
nothing else you can do.
You hit a ceiling,
Yes,
and
it
you have to move laterally to then go up again. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
If you
that
can even
meant
go up.
laterally out the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, you just like staring at me. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm waiting for you to ask some questions.
Nah, we having a genuine conversation. Like, we rolling it.
My thing
Yeah.
is this though, because I was working at Sleep Number, and I ain't gonna lie, there'd be days where I used to call her up. Well, all right, babe, I'm pulling up. Talk to you later. So okay. 5 minutes later, what you doing? You wanna go get breakfast? I'm leaving. I'm calling off because of the anxiety. Because I never been in a job to where it was like,
And that's when you know it's bad,
really-
when you call off in the parking lot.
for
Like,
real.
I got here.
Because like a lot of times you're like, oh fuck it, I done made it here, I might as well. But like when you like, fuck it, I'm calling off in this parking lot, like you know it's bad.
Yes.
That's
Right. I'm like, I know they're probably
Yeah.
looking at my fucking car right now. Saw me pull up. I don't give a fuck. I'm
Right.
calling off. I'm
Been
not in
there.
for
Gotta
it
go.
today. And it's just
Yes.
when I got fired from them, I'm like, I wasn't stressing. I was relieved because I didn't have that anxiety no more. I didn't have to deal with it. And like you said, it's all in your it's all in your mind and shit. But you know, it's gonna. I know it's gonna work out. I know
Yeah.
that for a fact.
You have to have that mindset in order to make it in the first place. If there's anything I've learned from all of the, you know, the Diddy's of the world, is problematic as they may be, they believe in themselves to such a degree that it almost borders on delusion, except for the fact that they made it.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have to be grounded, but you absolutely have to feel that type of intensity about whatever you're going to do. Because that's the only way it's really going to happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like at some point for me, I just went on autopilot with YouTube. Like, I like doing it. I like getting up there and doing my lives. I like talking about the shows. Even if I don't want to watch the show, I be sitting there, fuck, I gotta watch these fucking shows. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to get up there and perform for people and help them through their day or, you know, whatever,
You do it.
I'm in there.
You engage. You, like you see, you all probably lock and load.
Yeah, like it really is a switch that goes on. There are times when I am not the Bondy that everybody sees. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, oh, it's up here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, in real life, y'all know this. You
Yeah.
know, like I talk, but in real life, like I'm chill as fuck. So, you know, a lot of times I'm turning something on when I do that. You
Mhm.
know? And that to me feels very natural. And because of that, it's really not work at all.
And shit, that's a good feeling. When it's not work, when it don't feel like work.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And I love that part about it.
Shit.
Trying to get. Nah, I ain't fuck. They ain't trying. We getting there.
Yeah.
Y'all not getting there.
We getting there. It's
This
just
is a setup, man. What,
Yes.
these sure mics? What's this?
shit
I
now. These
know. Love them.
AKG.
AKGs, baby.
Okay,
Love them.
good. I got my glasses on, so I can't see shit. But yeah.
I mean, we started off with just two of these. Not even this recorder, but
Yeah.
that recorder, and then I was like, who was? Tanaj was our first guest.
Tanaj was our first guest. Then we had Cam. Then we had
Cam.
Terrence.
And Terrence, like now when I had got Terrence, Terrence Osborne, right? The
I
painter.
do know Terrence.
Yeah. When I got him on, I'm like, fuck it. And me, he a very cool guy, very
He
humble,
is.
whatnot.
He's so
He is.
Yeah.
And it was like, I went in the DM and said, hey man, I got a podcast, so would like to invite you to come on. And he like, okay, sure. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So Chris, I said, girl, I got Terrence, come on. Terrence, I'm gonna the painter. What?
Yeah, nah.
So
That's
that-
nice. This
Terrence
is
is the
nice.
shit.
That's progress.
I'm gonna tell you, I literally would see Terrence out. Like I've been to his place on Magazine,
Mm.
and I went there once with my friend, and we bought some art, and then I went there another time with Sheba Turk,
Mm.
and she was doing like an event there, so I was actually there for a little while, And after that, I would see him at the most random places. Like I remember I saw him at the show one time. I'm like, hey, Terrence. It's like, hey, how you doing? You know. So now we, you know, my rapport with him has come from just seeing him out and about versus, you know, from working at the news station and, you know, those types of interactions, which a lot of times people will know you because you know, did that, especially for me. But yeah, it's cool. Child, talk about people noticing me now. That's another thing about this that's kind of crazy.
Oh, people just stopping on the street.
Hey! Love it.
All the time. No, but it's crazy because I never thought it would get like that. I never thought it would get like that here.
No, wait, I got a question to ask you about that. But keep talking.
So like I can notice that the grocery store, which is the craziest shit, like not just the grocery store, but the Copelands that I go to all of the time.
So many different
girls
places
that work there watch me, like gave me a cash app in person. I was like, I couldn't be alive. I want to see you in person. And I was just like, that's so crazy. I love you though. You don't have to do that. You're just like walking up to me, handing me money. It feels weird, but I love, you know, that you felt that. You know,
so dope. That's nice.
That is dope.
It is. It is. It's happened a few. I know a few times when we were together, people stopping.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
let me back up and let him talk to the superstar.
My friend is a superstar. Yes, I love it.
It's, you know.
Yes.
It's cool. It's cool. But you know, honestly, I feel like I was just saying again, I feel like I was always gonna be this person. I always knew all of that shit. Like, especially in my family growing up here, like being, you know, of a known family in some respect. You know how that is. Like, you know everybody. And so, you know, me being kind of extrovert but introvert, I'm used to knowing people and people knowing me, but actually having people know me because of me versus
the family. Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Because it's like, you know, you used to be
like, oh, you ain't so people.
Yeah, you Italian them daughter. Like, right.
You too. You too.
Yeah.
I saw you.
In the grocery store Thursday. You too. I say, yeah, how you doing? Like, how you doing? You know, I mean, child, in a mall one time, this girl almost cried. Like, she was on FaceTime with her friend.
Wow.
It's Bondy, look. And I was like, oh my God. Wow. I was like, she was like, I hope it's not weird. Like, it's not weird. We're in the mall. It's real cool. Like, it's nice to meet you.
So, do you, like, with that, now you, like, say, you know, like, you know, you're getting this, I call it fame. I don't care what you want to call it.
No, you can call it that. I'll accept that.
How do you feel? How you feel like you're handling right now? And because it's only gonna progress. Mm-hmm. Like I always ask everybody, especially, you know, people who's, you know, in the entertainment and doing stuff like this. Do you think you can handle, what type of fame do you want with Wiz that you're doing? Do you want to be low-key famous, locally famous, known and whatnot? Because me, I want it all.
I don't want it all. I'm going to say that. I like being locally famous and I like being internationally famous because I'm slightly internationally famous. But, you know, I'll flex every now and again.
Yeah, of course.
But like, I don't mind being noticed and shit, but I want to be able to like walk around in peace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's a level to this shit that I don't want to get to the Cardi B level of this shit. Like, I don't want to get to like the rap girl, to the Beyonce level, like that
the paparazzi.
Yeah, I don't want that level of this. No, I don't. And I don't need that level of this. Yeah. I am cool with just being, you know, well known, well respected, but also being approachable. You know?
Yeah, I always say the same thing. Like, if I was ever to be famous, I want to be on a level when I'm famous.
Okay.
I like that.
Yes.
That I want to be at a level where, like you said, respected and things like that. But I don't want the paparazzi to give a rat's ass about what I'm doing with my life.
I don't want y'all to care that much.
I don't want y'all seeking out anything about me. Like, I don't want y'all to care in that respect.
I don't.
Losing a party is like your own personal space.
Yeah.
Like you need that's then that things get off balance.
Yeah.
You become off balance. Yeah. So that's very uncomfortable.
Well, you feel like you never have peace. Right. You feel like you always have to be on 100 every time because they quick to try to find a picture of you looking rough, looking angry,
Yeah.
looking this, so they can like create their own narrative. So it's just
I think I low key feel like if I did get that big, I probably would be the perfect person for that type of shit. Because like you ain't gonna find no picture of me looking that rough. You just not.
yeah.
I because my base level is so not extra. You know how when everybody be like fully makeup, weave, and all of that
Right.
all the time. So when you catch them with no makeup on and no weave,
It's
you're like,
jarring,
oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
But I ain't got
This
no
is true.
hair.
Like you're naturally pretty. So like your base
You are.
level is pretty and already put together, like you said. But you're not like a long weave
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, just-
eyelashes all day, every
I'm-
day,
I'm
and like
envious of
full
your
drag
nails
beat.
right now. Like I'm so mad I don't have my nails done right now. I'm gonna get them done, but they not done right now, and I was feeling a way about it. But I'm not like that.
Yeah, you're not like drag beat at 8 a.m.
Oh
like,
no. I barely wear makeup as it is. Like
Right.
I don't like for what? For what it's hot. For what?
Mm.
Like if I lived in a cooler climate where I wasn't gonna sweat it off,
This is true,
10
too.
minutes after walking outside, then maybe I would feel
right. If you was in a less humid climate, yeah.
yeah, out here it's all about what your actual skin look like to me.
Mhm.
Like it's all about what your natural complexion looks like out here.
Because you ain't trying
in
to
the
be wearing all
streets.
that heavy makeup like you saying it's heat.
I'm down for whatever the universe has for me. So therefore, if the universe is gonna put me on that kind of level, I'm just gonna take it and roll with it. That's just me. The more the merrier. I eat all that shit up. I'll eat
That's a great attitude to have about
I
this.
eat all that shit up. What you want to know? Is this vodka? Fuck it. Let's finish the bottle and find out.
Now listen, I don't look that stuff, yeah, but it's the other stuff too.
What other stuff? Like what?
For instance, like when you somebody that handle your own social media, people think they can bully you, especially if you have a strong opinion. They think you can take all they slugs all the time. And normally, I'm really good at it because I'll just curse you out when I feel a certain way and then I move past it. That's just how I am.
Right.
I ain't gonna let it stick with me too long. I used to let things stay a little longer, but now that I'm getting older, it's like, bruh, fuck you. And moving on. So, but when you get to a certain level, I feel like it's hard to escape that shit. Like I see so many celebrities, namely like, Cardi B, you get to a certain level and you can't put your phone down. Because in essence, it's what you do.
Mhm.
It's how you make your money. It's how you stay connected. All of that shit. But people
And shit for her, that's how she started.
Exactly. But people are constantly trying to come at you, constantly trying to break you down,
Mhm.
constantly trying to tell you you don't deserve to be where you are, picking you apart. All of that shit, it can be overwhelming. Oh, wow. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I can see that.
Very much.
But
so.
I guess because of me, I'm not into social media like talking about. Like I'm on there, but like she said, I'm not on there. But even if I was, you know what matters to me the most? It's the motherfucking money in my account. I don't care. You could sit here. You could say you don't deserve retro. You don't
Oh,
deserve
yeah,
nothing.
no. When you get to that point of this, then yeah, we can have a different conversation. But if you still got bills to pay and you got to get up there to pay them bills and you got to go read through all these comments and this content to pay them bills, then that shit hit different.
Yep.
But I tweeted this the other day. If I had the Kardashians' money, you couldn't pay me to be on nobody's platform crying about a nigga.
Facts.
You couldn't pay me to because I'd be doing shit. It's not to say I wouldn't feel bad,
Probably.
but you wouldn't see me.
You wouldn't
feeling
see
bad.
it. No.
He likes me.
He does.
Okay.
He will eat up all the attention too.
He is
Adorable.
definitely trying to
Try
take
to
the shine
record.
right
Chill
now.
out. See?
As long as he don't unplug anything.
And that's what
And that's what we worry
Move.
about. But yeah, no, all that like getting online. No, indeed, no.
Yeah, it's just listen. I get caught off guard. That's how it happened with me. I don't read the comments under videos. After a while, I don't read that shit. I don't care what you said. I said what I said. You want somebody to care about what you saying? Then you should make your own video.
And they can complain all they want because guess what? That still counts towards the algorithm.
Yeah, it does. They can go back and forth with yourself till you're blue in the face. But every once in a while, a comment will make my dashboard. and it'll be some terrible shit or some fucked up shit or some shit that just had me like questioning humanity as a whole. And that's the thing for me is that like people say the most nonsensical, craziest things, and now that I'm getting older, equating the things that people say online to how fucked up they are in the head in real life is scary to me. So like sometimes that's the thing that really bothers me when I see, like for instance, when P&B Rock got killed and everybody got online the same day and said that his baby mama set him up. And then Kodak Black says, yeah, she should kill herself because, you know, it's probably her fault that happened for posting their location on the stories. And I remember being like extremely disgusted. I remember being extremely disgusted by that because I was like, that girl watched her old man get killed.
And she got robbed too. Like, she got robbed.
It was a traumatic experience.
A traumatic experience, like for real.
And they really blamed her for it.
Oh, yeah.
And then the comments, like, I felt so bad for her because I couldn't imagine going through something so terrible and then getting online to have people saying that I had something to do with what just happened to me.
Right.
And then my baby daddy that I love is now gone from me. And y'all sitting up here saying it's my fault. Because I posted our breakfast.
And then even to go as far as to be like, you should kill yourself. Like, bro, like what the hell?
Yeah, when I tell you the way, it wasn't just that it was celebrities and shit co-signing it. It was also just how many people in the comments was agreeing.
Well, and the sad thing is, it's almost like these days, like people don't have a mind of their own. So one person says it and everybody jumps on the bandwagon and just repeats it and repeats and repeats it.
And that's so dangerous.
And that does not make it fact.
No,
because everybody's repeating it.
It doesn't make it fact. And it gives me mob mentality.
Yeah, and it very much is so.
As a black person, that's like always scary to me, mob mentality.
Yeah.
And that's what they do online a lot. And I hate that. That's what I do not like about it, is that it's a lot of people that are weak-minded looking for somebody to tell them what to think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the hard part sometimes, because it makes me reflect on the people that I know in real life. And when you start connecting the ignorant shit you hear and see online to people in real life, that shit be like, oh God, I should stay inside. I can't wait till I have a lot of money so that I can just build a fortress around myself. And I
said that before.
Yes, I'm dead ass.
I know you're serious.
I'm moat around my shit. Okay.
So this is just you. You don't have a team yet. You want a team? Like
yes,
you need a team.
Really need help. I need help. It's just that affording help. Okay, first of all, let me keep it a buck. And also trusting people with my life.
Yeah,
like my passwords, my social media platform. You know, and now I have my website. You know, so it's a lot to handle, and I do want a team. I really, really do, because I think eventually I'm going to be at the point where I'm going to need that.
Yeah,
and you know that's in the works, and people are reaching out, and you know, hopefully by this time next year we'll be having a different type of conversation.
Bet. Because I was telling her, you know, I edited the podcast, but I was working and getting my certification, so it was kind of hard for me to edit these podcasts because they're long and a lot go into, you know, it's a lot go into
it took a lot of time.
So I found a guy off of Fiverr, and I told her, I said, shit, I'm about to we're going to record, send it to them, let them do the editing and everything, and post it like that. That saves so much time. Having somebody else doing that shit, because it's very tedious editing this shit. And eventually we want to get to where we add video into this also. We want to incorporate video, whatnot, so we can start posting on YouTube or whatnot. But we're probably going to wait till we get our place to actually have
an actual setup
to do that. But what do you think about podcasting as a platform right now?
Honestly, I like it. And I want to get into it more. I have had my moments of doing it, and then I fall off because I always go back to YouTube because YouTube is where my people at. YouTube is where I make my money.
Right.
Anytime I'm going to do a podcast, it's like a touch and go about how much money you're gonna make unless you have people paying for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you get your advertisers in off rip, or they paying you a certain amount. Like I got a homeboy, my friend Alexander Rogers on YouTube. He has a podcast called Pop Roast. So he really gave me the game on how that all goes. But they just turned their own the episodes of the shows they do on YouTube, they just transform that into a podcast.
Yeah.
And I was doing that and then I fell off because it's a lot of work. You still got to go back in and edit. And then for me, what I do a lot of times is visual. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's hard to translate into just podcast form if people can't see what you're showing on the video and, when you're doing it live on YouTube.
Right.
So, but I do want to do it. And I do, I want to get back into it and I want to create a presence for myself as a podcaster as well because people like to hear me talk. So there's that.
I'm trying to get this one to do her solo stuff more often. Don't put your hands down.
Right. It always turns into me. It's about her.
No, it's about all of us. So,
And you should.
It's so funny.
And you should.
Yeah.
because I said here, because she's good. Like we watched the BET Hip Hop Awards, and we was watching. They was doing the performance of the people who were signed to Loud Records, and she was singing the song. She said, "You don't know who that is?" I said, "No, I don't know." "Oh, you know who this is?" "I don't know." And like I said, her niche, her thing, and we talk about it, she always said she wanted to be a video DJ, whatnot. When MTV used to play music and BT used to have on a 6 and Park or whatnot. And I told her, I said, well, we got the platform with the podcast, whatnot. I don't be knowing when shit be dropping with artists and stuff because she knows, like I said, she's into that world that I'm not going to lie. I'm not into, I don't know who's who, what dropping, none of that shit. I just know what I like and what I don't like.
Same.
And I told her, I said, you need to go ahead, do your own podcast, your own little thing. It don't have to be an hour long. It could be 30 minutes in the mix with Vix, talking about music. Talk about, people who's dropping the album soon or after you listen to the album or whatnot.
There's an app that'd be really good for that too. What's the name of it? I'm spacing right now. I'm gonna get you the name of it. But there's an app that you can get on and you can play actual music. You hook it up to your Apple Music or to Spotify and you can actually, do your shows and play the actual music.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Unlike a lot of other platforms that make it hard for you to do those two things at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send you that info.
Please do.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because you should do that. And also, while it's on my mind, a lot of Instagram pages that post the videos, old songs or even new ones, like whatever you into, like you create like a playlist and you go get the videos off YouTube and then, just run them
Snip
off
them together,
Yeah, I think you should think about that because those pages blow up. Like I follow all of the damn 90s ones. Like 90s groove, 90s bop, like all that shit. I'm following all 90s R&B.
90s with some good music. A lot of good hits in the 90s.
Exactly. And there's a lot of new age people who don't know about that
That's
shit
true.
or know about those
That's true.
music. And she could be putting them on that.
That's good. Yeah, that's a dope idea.
Because a lot of the blogs do that anyway. Like when they don't have messy content, they'll go and pull some, these are the best songs from this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That type of stuff. So you should definitely create like playlists that you like and post them.
But it's more than that with her. Like she knows Chris Brown wrote this song because that's when him and so-and-so broke up and and this one.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah,
then you could piggyback off your playlist with the content that you make. That's very good. Like you should definitely get into that.
It's just really just finding like the flow of like how I want to do it because I don't want to just be running my mouth about nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just trying to figure out how I'm gonna set it up to where it's like entertaining and the fact that it's just me
Mhm.
gives me anxiety that
So you
that I
gonna have to
can't keep
get
an
up there.
audience.
So you're gonna have to get up here and just do it.
Yeah.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to just get up there and just do it. You're gonna have to like just sit down, have the songs you want or whatever you want to talk about written down, and just run it and record it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Listen, if I need to go ahead and
Please do.
reinforce that,
Yes.
I will. You
Yes,
know?
you're right.
You'll be the third person.
That would
Reinforcing
be a good
something.
deal, though.
It would.
Yeah, well,
In
finally
the
you have to
mix with
reinforce it.
Vicks. In the mix with Vicks.
Yes.
So it's catchy.
It is. They have a ring to it. I love it.
Listen, he gonna give you all the good ideas. Don't give him
Yeah.
too much of a percentage.
Nah.
See, reinforcer.
That, let me tell you something. I don't give a shit about her percentage. I'ma still get mine at the end of the day.
Okay.
She can have the whole thing. I don't have the problem giving her the ideas and tools to get there. I just want her to get her ass there.
Yes,
There you
do
go.
it.
Push her.
I
Keep
love
pushing
that.
her.
I love that.
That is a dope idea.
It
You need
is.
to be starting that before the end of the year.
Well, I already recorded one episode. I just haven't been back to it.
Oh, you definitely should do a Christmas one.
Ooh.
There you go.
Like,
That
That's
would
a
be a
good
real good
idea.
one, yeah.
That's a good time to start
Put
that.
on,
real.
your, put on your
I don't
outfit
know
from
why
T.
that
Joyce.
That's a good
I could do that.
Put on your outfit from
Yes.
T. Joyce. Wear your little head garment on your chile.
Oh, get festive. Yes.
Do that. You could do,
listen,
but I support
perfect.
her. I support her wherever she wants to do. She knows she has my support. Wherever what you need, I got you. Do it.
yeah,
Do it because she's capable. She's able. She has everything to be out there.
The support, though. Yes.
yeah. That's the most
That's the
important
big
part,
thing. Yeah.
right?
The
Yes.
support.
Yeah.
If
No,
you have it.
I have it.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what we're
That's
saying.
what we're
Please calm
saying.
down. Please calm down. sir.
He was about to go with that.
You about
He
to
was.
flip out.
Okay.
You don't have support. That's what this is. We got you, son. We see
Think
you.
about these mics. Shit. Yeah. Woo. Drink my motherfucking water.
Get you a taster.
Well, it sounds like it's all set up then.
Yeah.
Look, then when you leave, and I tell you, this show ain't, I told you about people ganging up on me. Ain't
This
nobody
is not a
ganging up on
gang
you.
up.
It's not
This
a
is
gang
this
up.
is not a gang up.
It's a confirmation.
Yes. I
She
hope
know
you don't
this
feel
not a
that way.
gang up. She know this not a gang
I
up.
do.
Mm.
I'm ganging up. I'm also gang up on your ass before I gang up on her because you real spicy. So I feel like if anybody needs to gang up, you can get the gang up.
I'm willing to try. About that life.
Oh, he ready.
Child, I cannot.
I'm just
ready.
saying, I'm trying to, I tell everybody, I don't have nothing to lose because I'm already at the bottom, baby. So the only thing I could do is just game.
No,
So
he
it
did not. No, he did not hit us with that line. But you know what, though? You're right. That's what it's gonna take.
I'm saying.
That attitude you got.
I'm
That's
saying,
what it's gonna
I
take.
have no.
That I don't give a fuck aggravating ass attitude. Oh yeah, that's gonna send you far.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm
in
trying
this
to tell you.
environment, hell yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, like I got a partner. This motherfucker want to do music. He want to be out there, but he talk all this shit. Well, man, I'm just, I say, bitch, you either gonna be a rapper or you gonna keep on working at your people place. You gotta pick and choose what you want to do. If you want to do the rapper, you gotta be out there, and you gotta be and nowadays you gotta do something that catch people's attention. But he's all like, I don't want to fuck stepping on toes. You're not gonna please everybody.
No, not at all. Not at all. You're not gonna please. First of all, you need to understand you're not gonna please everybody any of the time.
Never.
Any of the time. It's never,
Never.
gonna go down like that.
Somebody's
Gonna have an issue.
Somebody gonna be upset. Somebody ain't gonna like it. Somebody gonna feel away. And that's not who you do it for. You do it for the motherfuckers who get it.
Exactly. You do it for the motherfuckers who like it, who love it, who wants more of it. That's who you do it for.
Pete, look how they dog Megan Thee Stallion out. They
Facts.
dog her out. When I tell you that damn Traumazine plays on repeat around my way, okay? In my car constantly, okay? So,
You like that album?
oh, bruh, that NDA, oh, bruh.
I felt like this everything sounded the same to me though.
How?
I felt like it was just a long track from beginning to end.
It does
There's
not. No. You want to talk about an album that all sound the same?
Who?
Drake, Kanye. This is not that.
Hold up. I mean,
Like the last two Drake and Kanye albums last year that came
first of
out
all,
at the same time.
I stopped after.
Both long albums that sound.
Champagne Poppy, yeah, it really didn't grab me. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I haven't gone back to it yet. Kanye's was actually better, and that was surprising to me because I really don't like him right now.
I haven't really listened. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really listened to Kanye since.
Beautiful Morning. That's like
I think the last. I think
808.
I think the last one I've listened fully out was 808s and Heartbreaks. I'll be honest with you.
yeah, no, that was the last one for everybody.
I think that was the last one I fully listened to
yeah.
from front to back.
Beyond that, I haven't. The gospel hits every now and again, but that beautiful morning, I want it, man. That's the only good part about that song. That one stays in my head rent free for no reason. Outside of that, I'm not really impressed by none of it. Y'all know who else I can't stand that everybody loves?
Who?
DJ Khaled. God did. Nigga, go to hell.
Why you dogging that man
I
out?
can't stand that nigga. That nigga so see, cause he corny as fuck to me. And okay, so there are a few things that'll make me like really look at a nigga sideways, right? For one, you don't eat pussy. I'm looking at you sideways. For two, what's going on with your hair and your beard? Why is it a different texture now than it was before? What's going on?
That's too funny.
Those are two things that just gonna automatically have me putting you in like a little bitch made box until you prove otherwise. And he has not gotten out of my bitch made box.
Nah, the pandemic had me weak because everybody looked homeless at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah. Diddy had grades.
Everybody
Cali
fucking
too.
grades.
Cali was like hella gray.
Kevin
Like
Hart.
you was
Everybody
like,
Ooh, I
bro, we
liked
could
it
tell
on
y'all
Kevin,
haven't
bro.
like.
I hate the
We
fact
could tell
that
y'all
I'm
ain't been
low-key
to the
attracted
barber.
to him.
Y'all ain't been dyeing y'all hair. Like, dog, everybody looked homeless
They did
at the start of the pandemic.
They did. But you know what though? I feel like if you look good during that time period, you look good.
Yeah.
And you should like I also don't like the fact that the dudes don't like to gray. I don't like that y'all don't like to gray.
Yeah, and I think that was like the jarring thing was to see like everybody who was like legit gray, and it was like, oh shit, Diddy is older. Like,
You forgot.
like you're
Hold
like,
up.
damn, Diddy is in his
So,
50s. Like,
Peak. Diddy came back to the BET Awards with a new hairline. I said, nigga, not a different hairline than you had last week. Like, it was just last week. And it was the thing.
right.
Now that shit Steve Harvey line in.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all are doing a lot. Like, I want y'all to like be, I don't know. I guess I miss when men used to just find ways to look good at whatever age they was at.
Not everybody as bad as the chicks these days.
Yeah, they trying real hard.
They got
stay
lace
young.
fronts now. They got all these
Man,
sprays and these
I don't
dyes and
Yes.
all this stuff.
Leaking all over the place.
I don't give a
The
Follow the
shit.
surgery.
drip. Follow the drip.
I don't give a shit. My shit gray. I got grays on my beard, grays.
And you should keep that because,
I'm
like,
not-
I
I'm
feel
not-
like as a man, like that, it's distinguished. I like to see that. Like, I'm
Yeah.
grown. Like,
Right.
to me, if you
I like the silver fox look.
yeah, I
that's
think
nice.
it's sexy. I do. Oh, you know what that remind? You know who did it real nice though? And I don't know if y'all know who this is because he do all of the black plays and movies and stuff on all of the BET Plus channels. But Christian Keys, if y'all,
I think I know who you're talking about.
okay.
You light skin
Yes.
yellow dude.
Yes.
I know who you're talking about.
I do not normally like the light-skinned yellow dudes, especially when they think they're pretty. And you could tell Christian Keys thought he was pretty. He was in every play, all of them straight to DVD black movies that came out in like 2010 on up. Like, he was in them. And now he's writing, and he does All the Queen's Men on BET Plus,
Right.
which is a huge hit
Yeah.
right now. That's his show. He was one of them ones that I saw, and I was like, damn, nigga, you look good with the gray. Like, cause
So you talking about him?
yes.
Was he?
Can I
Yeah,
say?
that's exactly what. Yeah.
And he's not normally the type that I like. But when the
That's
pandemic thing happened and his grew in, and I was following him because he used to go live a lot.
Okay.
And I was,
Girl, y'all right.
I was like, what is this? It did, like, the salt and pepper did something for me that wasn't there when the hair was
I never
black.
saw it.
Yeah, like he had his beard and everything, and he's
I
just
haven't
so
seen that.
Yeah, because he always plays like you said, the pretty light skin
Yeah,
dude
always,
all the time.
Always.
always. Oh, that made me think about Genuine. Have y'all seen Genuine?
Oh, my poor baby.
I have.
I'm so upset. You know
I
why
me
I'm
too.
upset?
That was my heart back
I
in
think
the
he
day.
was everybody.
He still look good up here.
He
still look
does.
good up here. It's once we get down to the legs, that it becomes a problem.
He's slim,
You know?
and it kind of makes you think
Different.
like, was he always that slim at the bottom? Like, did he always
No.
miss leg day?
Nah.
Or was it because he wore baggy jeans in the early
It was
2000s?
different then. It was
Yes,
different.
it was
then.
different.
Like, now everyone's wearing the
The
I'ma tell
slim
you what
thing,
it
but
is.
I was wondering if like it was because he always had on
Maybe so.
baggy
That's a
jeans.
good point.
That, but it was also because he was younger. So when dudes get older, I've noticed they bodies just get bigger. Like
True.
just overall, the
Mhm.
top part just get bigger. So if they not working out to like maintain the
Right.
whole thing, like if you're not gonna method man this shit, it's
Oh.
sad.
Man, we
It's
was just
sad.
we were just saying how
that.
how
Oh, damn,
how
Method
Method Man looks
look
better
good.
older than he did when he was
Yes,
younger.
he looked dirty when he was younger.
Very much
he
so.
looked dirty,
Yeah.
like
The
he
hair
stank.
used to be all over his head.
You know?
He had the eye and all that
around
stuff.
the hills,
Yeah,
y'all.
he
Like, you
was-
know, it was rugged,
Yeah.
sexy, but it was like
Like now,
shower first.
like he
Now
definitely
it's like
aged
you
like
think he
fine
smells
wine.
good.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, what he smell like? You know, that I follow him on Instagram, and when I tell y'all that motherfucker be making my morning sometimes at the gym. I tell Lyric all the time. I say, you don't have an excuse. This is your same body makeup. If you get the Method Man age and you don't look like this, I don't know what you're doing with yourself, because he's giving you the blueprint right now. Okay, he's telling y'all what y'all need to do. Work out,
Cause
please.
you all I need, Method Man,
Listen.
and Power Method Man is two different people.
It is. But child, that Method Man on Instagram. Oh Lord. You know, when you see him in the gym, it's a different thing because all of the muscles is moving.
Oh yeah, got the tight shirt on,
Picking up,
and all
picking
that.
up two
Yup.
big ass at the same time. I was just like, oh my God, don't ever let me meet him in person. It's gonna be a total whore. Total whore. I'm so sorry, husband. I love you. I'll be back soon.
so funny.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I just need to pull my whole.
I don't
ass
need
right
Ralph's
quick.
face to stop looking like that, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to respect this shit. There ain't many men that get this response out of people.
What the fuck you laughing at? I don't care about what they laughing about. What the fuck is you laughing?
Why are you mad at the truth?
I don't fuck the truth.
We were literally just
Super
talking about
overrated.
this a couple hours ago.
Yeah. We just say, yeah, he looked good. He put his name. And not like, oh, yeah.
He said that was a bit
Why I
much.
can't do that with you?
Yeah. Oh. I'm about to fucking leave. Fuck it. I'm
The women
outnumbered.
that took over.
I'm outnumbered anyway. Fuck it.
Mhm.
I gotta go pick up my groceries anyway. Fuck. But no, man. So, like, I mean, damn, Bonnie, I feel like just a couple more years, you're gonna be on that level. Yeah, you're gonna be at the BET Hip Hop Award. Like, damn, look at Bonnie.
I hope so. I would love to do the red carpets and stuff and host and do more stuff
I
like
see.
that.
I definitely see that.
I'm just nervous about it because I'm not like don't say no crazy shit to me, man. Like, you know, like I feel like, have y'all seen, like, sometimes it's cool, but sometimes people on the red carpet, like, they be disrespectful
But-
to people holding
Mhm.
microphones.
But see, that's when
And
you,
I'll be the first one, you know, like, oh, I'm sorry. Hit you in the face with the
but see,
mic.
that's when you'll see us on the red carpet with our mics. It'll be like, oh yeah, we on the red carpet. Like, hey, is that what's up right now?
Y'all gonna run into each other
Yes,
on the red
yes.
carpet.
Hey,
Look at
now.
that. Yes.
Listen, I can't wait for, you know, makeup by, I'm saying his Instagram name, Jeff. There's a guy who does the makeup for some of the Real Housewives of Potomac and a lot of other celebrities. I said, I know I've made it when he does my makeup.
Mm.
He gonna have my makeup. I'm gonna have somebody styling my clothes or something like that. I still ain't gonna have no hair. Y'all go to hell. I still ain't gonna have no hair. But you know, it's gonna be on at some point, and I can't wait
Some
for
of
it.
these people they be asking to do the red carpet. I'll tell you that.
Listen, the hip hop awards were terrible. When I saw old girl get out with the see-through dress on with the thong and you can see her ass, I was like, but it's an award show. Like,
But it's
but it's an
BET.
award show. It's BET, but that don't mean
still.
it's an award show. There's
I don't
a way.
think I've looked at a BET Awards or Hip Hop Awards red carpet and been like, oh, that's cute.
No.
Like, they literally wear Fashion Nova dresses to these
Yeah,
things.
and
Yeah.
it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why are we not stepping in it? Like,
Yeah.
step it up, bitch.
Because
It's
half
still an
them bitches
award
ain't
show.
as rich as they claim they are.
Listen, you seen the Impact show?
No.
Okay, so the it's the Ari Fletcher and Jada Waiter, makeup Bate, whatever, hair Bate,
No,
whatever.
we just
fuck.
saw the preview for it.
Yeah. So they do, they talk. Oh, we did it. I was like, I don't even know if I could watch that because of the way y'all talking about yourselves. Oh yeah, we did everything I do go viral. No, every time you post something, you pay the Shade Room and them to post
it.
Like
that's what all Shade Room is them.
Bruh, it really irks me because I'm like, now that we're figuring this out, like y'all, like, cause we used to be seeing people. Who the fuck is that?
Who is the fuck?
They talking to us like we know who this is.
Yeah,
Who the
and
fuck
they
is that?
really do. They post it be like, oh, so and so is pregnant. Like, who is that? Who is that? So and so beefing with each other. Who the fuck are these two bitches?
Are they?
Who are they?
No idea.
Who are they?
Had no idea. And then you realize it's because they're being paid to put these people on. And that's cool. Get it how you live, but don't get your ass on no fucking reality show talking about everything I do go viral. Does it?
Yeah, viral enough to get dropped from a $150,000 Savage by Fenty deal.
She said that made her think that she needs to have her own shit. I was like, why? So people won't support you? Like no.
What?
That's crazy.
You know what? I
crazy.
got a show for the motherfuckers. For BT Vision. Whoever wants to buy, whoever wants to it's called a come up. You hear me? It's about a motherfucking YouTuber, 2 podcasters, and a motherfucking hip hop artist who's trying to make the come up. You hear me? The real fucking gritty way. Now all this bullshit, like you say, how they do.
Don't put me in it. I can't do reality TV.
Why you can't do reality TV?
I don't want nobody in my life like that.
Damn it.
He was off to something.
I mean, listen, I watched reality TV for a long time. I would be good at it. I really would. But at the same time, I don't want everybody to feel like they can have an opinion on my life.
That goes back to what you were saying earlier.
Like I don't want that. I don't want you in my shit like that. Like the way they did fucking Tia Mari. Tia Mari and that man been together for 22 years. They decided to break up, and y'all out here looking at every interview y'all could find to find like a chink in the armor.
Oh yeah, like every person who's probably never stepped foot in the college is like, I am an expert in body language.
Okay, look
and I could see that they didn't really like each other like that. I'm like, what?
I know that's what you're saying. What's the price point? Everything has a fucking price. What's the price?
Nothing that anybody's gonna want to pay me.
One season.
Nothing that anybody's gonna want to pay me.
One season. Just one season.
One season.
That's all.
How many episodes on what network? Okay.
You pick the network.
See, that's what I'm saying.
One season, 10 episodes.
That type of show, I do this too much. That type of show is only going to go to a few networks that want to actually promote or do a show like that. Those networks are not going to pay what I want to get paid for reality TV. I'm not taking your little $5,000 an episode.
Oh,
hell no.
Okay? I'm not doing that. If we talking, we gonna do, full season contract, and I want a lump sum. And I want it done before and after. I don't want all of this per episode shit that y'all like to do, and then we get to the cutting room floor and y'all edited out all the scenes and shit. Like, I ain't got time for that. So for me, it doesn't seem financially feasible for me at this point because it's asking too much for not enough. Gotcha. And I've been doing this shit for too long. It would feel like taking a step back unless I was making money to make it feel like it was worth it.
Yeah. I can see that.
That makes sense.
But you, Francois?
That makes sense.
Would you take a...
She would not. Period.
No?
Point dot.
No.
I already know. My friend don't like being open just in life. Let him know.
Sure. You want the people to watch me? Oh no, this is a big step.
This is. I'm glad that y'all, was cool with her being a part of it because I've been trying to get her to be more on her social media.
Got to,
she is. Listen, how you are on her. Listen, the business side is great, but see this. That's why I love her because she definitely straight like it is. Straight like it is. And I love it. You don't get that. So, but yeah, me being in the forefront.
Ask Tiffany. I don't know how else to be. She used to see me in the meetings. white people just talking,
Same.
About what though?
giving pep talks that grown people don't need. I'm the one that. Can I go to the
And
bathroom?
everybody's just looking.
Listen,
And I'm the only one that's gonna
understand
say
that
something.
side.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that corporate world is a whole nother.
I put it say this way: when we worked together, Brittany was the mouth, I was the facial expression.
Well, that was me. That's definitely me.
Brittany would say it, and they would say something, and I would go,
What?
I would look at her face though.
and Bondy would go,
What? Right. So y'all worked together. It was perfect.
Yes. Nah,
You
for
showed
real.
it in the face.
Listen, I knew my
heard
day was
you.
gonna be easier if she was on the desk. Period. Point blank. If she on the desk, my day gonna be easier. Tiffany called in. Fuck. Tiffany not gonna be. What? I'm going up. Where's Tiffany? Oh, she worked the earlier shift.
else gonna do that
What time
shit?
you leaving? You leaving at 4 today? All right.
Mm.
Because I gotta work the late shift, so I'm gonna be there. Nah, for real.
yeah, she
like-
really used to be like, you worked early today? Fuck.
She needed you to be there.
She needed me to be
If
there.
you knew how stressful it was, like having people you like there makes all the difference.
help
Hell
you through
yeah.
it.
It makes
Help
you-
Like
through
you,
it.
you legit get mad when like the coworkers you actually like don't
Yes.
be there.
Yeah.
Like what you mean you have to work another shit? What you mean you went on vacation? What the fuck shit
For
is that?
real.
What you need a vacation for?
Bitch, you sick.
For real.
Right.
I'll see
Man,
calling
you ain't sick.
So you can be like, oh, I'll see you Monday. Oh, I'm going on vacation next week. Why?
Mhm.
You picking a restaurant, just so you know.
You had to say that like right now.
I sure did. Because I'm
You're
hungry. So get that in your head.
Oh, y'all doing
Girl.
a little. Y'all just going out and get it back.
Yeah, I might be meeting with Funky Dineva. Y'all know who Funky Dineva is? He's another YouTuber.
What's the name?
Funky Dineva.
Fuck no, I ain't never heard that name before.
Okay, well, Funky Dineva is a bigger YouTuber
Okay.
than me. And he's been on a few reality shows and stuff, but he's down here, so he hit me up. So
Okay.
we might go slide and see what's going on with him once we get something to eat. But yeah,
That's
she
what's
always
up.
talking about I pick the
I
places
knew it
all
was
the
gonna
time.
get back to
So-
it. I knew it was coming.
No,
back.
I don't want to pick,
I
so I'm
knew
just
it was
giving you
coming
the
back.
opportunity.
This girl,
What
she have
is-
a whole list of places where she wants to visit. Okay, she already has the list.
It's
but
not
then
like
say-
that. It's not a
But
list.
then say, hold up. But then say, well, I'm always the one picking the places. You have a whole list of places you want to visit. Like,
Are you picky where you want to eat?
No,
Okay.
not for my friends. My friends already know what it is.
she has her standards.
Yeah, but I ain't picky. If you bring me somewhere, as long as the food is good, I'm good. But I'm gonna talk about it if it's bad. I'm gonna say if the service is bad, I'm gonna look like this.
Girl. Definitely have her standards. That's what I mean.
Nah, and I'm bougie when it come to eating, but I'm not all the time. So that's
Mm-mm.
why I'm like, you're gonna have to pick somewhere to do because I don't even have it on my mind to pick. But I have a list, but it's not like y'all think. You know how you get on Google? People always want to ask me, where you go when you come to New Orleans? Bitch, I don't know. Google it. That's the same thing I do.
Yeah.
There's a new restaurant every week out here. So I just Google stuff and whatever got the highest star rating.
And you just have your list of like what
She
you
has
want to
her
try
list.
when you get a chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Has
feel
her
you.
list. Yes. So we checking off the boxes.
We didn't checked off a lot of the places I want to go to. It's time for some other people to make some lists.
What's the last place y'all went to?
You pronounce it because I can't.
Chemin Alamar.
Yes.
Yeah,
What is
Chemin
that?
Alamar.
Seasons.
Yeah, Alamar. It's in the Four Seasons.
What is it? Is it
It's traditional. They do oysters for the most part. Like their best thing was the raw oysters that they have. It's on a river,
Oh yeah.
so it's got a nice view and everything.
Okay.
And speaking of it, give me a little credit because I was Miss River, all of that, the whole 4 seasons. I was like, we should try that.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. We went to Miss River, which is also in the Four
That's
Seasons.
my favorite.
We've been there a couple
in
times.
that motherfucker.
It's nice.
It's very nice. It's one of
Even
our
sitting
favorite
at the
spots.
bar. Like, you have options.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a menu. You been there?
No, I haven't. But I
Okay.
want to.
The
It's
Chandelier Bar
Yeah.
in the Four Seasons is nice
that
too.
thing
And you
looks
can
so
eat.
beautiful.
It is.
is.
And it's always packed in there too.
Always. Always.
Why don't y'all go to Drago's?
Look at that face.
I'm just trying to help you out.
See what I'm saying?
Okay,
I was trying to
so
give you a place.
Dragos, when it comes to oysters, Dragos only does Gulf oysters, and they only do Louisiana Gulf oysters. I don't like Louisiana Gulf oysters at this point. So,
Damn, how you know the fucking oysters? I thought they
Oh,
was all the
listen, she
same.
had a whole conversation with the people at the last restaurant about all the different oysters, so she knows them.
I didn't know.
When
What
you
was the other
really-
one? Alabama?
yeah, Alabama's the best. Alabama, Florida, the high East Coast ones you get from like Maine and stuff. And
Yes.
also the California oysters are really dope. It's just they all taste different. They all are different sizes. The brine is different. But when you go to real oyster restaurants, and not just ones like Drago's, but like real oyster restaurants, they give you oysters from a whole bunch of different places.
Mm.
So that's why
But it really is good, though.
Yeah.
What about Felix?
It was.
Is that what it's called? Felix, right there by the lake?
Oh, I have not been to Felix in such a long time. I can't recall. But the last place we went to was probably, we said Chemin Alamar, but Sidecar Patio is really good too for the oysters.
Okay.
Mhm.
And they got a nice
Yeah.
little outside vibe.
Yeah, you like that.
She like oysters.
Now, I'm about to say, because you don't mess with oysters.
I don't fuck
You
She
acting
don't
like you eat
either.
them.
She doesn't like them either. But I gave her one last time and she was like, oh, it's not that bad.
It's not.
Yeah.
I like char grilled oysters, so I can
Yeah.
understand when you say Dragos, because I like the char grilled. The raw,
She eat
that's
them
not.
raw, charcoal, shots.
But it was good. I can't
All
lie.
that shit.
Shots.
It was good. I can't lie. Like I tried it and it was good. So I can't. It's just not an area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
I've
not a
been-
go-to for you.
Yeah,
No.
for me, I've been eating them
But
since I
it
was
was
a
good.
child. So it's all
Fucking
that for me.
oyster connoisseur.
Absolutely.
What kind of fucking oysters? This is
Absolutely.
a South Alabama crawdaddy oyster.
Honestly, some of them you really can tell the difference. Like the West Coast oysters are smaller and the shells are more rigid. The brine is a little bit sweeter than the ones in Alabama. But the ones in Alabama are better than Louisiana ones because Louisiana oysters are like steroids. They're huge.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones in Alabama be a little bit more smaller. Like point? I forgot which one it was, but they're like a whole bunch of different ones based on the areas that they pull them from.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama's the best.
I say I didn't even fucking know that. I just know it was oysters.
Listen, I learned something that day, so I understand. Okay.
Yeah, man. Well, if y'all need anything about oysters and shit, holler at Bondy. She can tell you
I
all
just
about
gave
it.
y'all the game. I don't know what else y'all need from me.
Shit. Where to get them, how they serve them up the best way. So you had oyster Rockefeller?
I've had every type of oyster.
Yeah, see, fuck it.
My dad used to make an oyster stew that used to go hard as fuck.
Ooh.
With like spinach. It was kind of like a cream.
Like a creamy soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Oyster
know because
stew.
she know. I know she know because our families, I feel like, cook the same. Like like they cook all of the shit that people from down here cook. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like Creole cuisine down. So you
Mhm.
done ate almost everything that you could eat as far as Creole cuisine down here.
You ate turtle?
I believe I have. I don't remember what
What
it
they
was
call it?
like, but I
Kawang?
absolutely.
Cowbang.
I haven't
definitely
had, I haven't
feel like I've
had
had
it, but like both of my grandfathers like that.
I feel like I have because I have a country uncle that used to like to feed us everything outside of seafood, rabbit, deer,
Whatever he
all
called
kind
it.
of wild game. Yeah,
That's the real hunters.
Mhm.
yeah. I wasn't really into that, but I'll try anything once.
Yeah.
Shit, you had rabbit.
I did have rabbit.
You liked it?
Yeah, I mean it tastes like stewed chicken.
yeah.
Like the way it was cooked, like you couldn't even really tell. It was like
Yeah, you
having
mostly
stewed
stew it down.
it's just
cook it
small. It's just small, like
Mhm.
Cornish hens or something.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't get that lavish upbringing with all the different foods and Creole
That, I mean,
cuisines.
It's
Your
not really
family-
lavish.
I'm about to
It's
say
just-
I wouldn't
That
even
is,
call it
though.
that.
I would.
But
Lavish.
it's not. It's
Well, I
not.
didn't. I didn't eat
Why
rabbit until I met him, and so I was in my like late 20s when I
My
had
dad,
rabbit.
my dad was my dad was like a food person. He's a foodie. So like, I'm cooking this shit. We going to good restaurants. I'm trying to figure out how to cook the shit I had at the restaurant. Like that was just him. Like that was his personality. So that's why I like food and, you know, try so many different types of foods and have such a taste for all different types of things and stuff like that. Because when I was a kid, my daddy was like, whatever I'm eating, that's what you eating. So if I'm eating something good and we going to a nice restaurant, this how the meat's supposed to be cooked. This what this look like, you know. So yeah.
Damn. Food kind, you need to go on the fucking Food Network, right?
I really should. They should have me as a guest judge on one of those shows, bro. Because I really do, like, honestly, if I can figure out how to get into that, because I mean, I post the restaurants we go to all the time. I just don't give reviews and stuff like that on it, but maybe I should so I could get into that sector, because I would definitely love for y'all to pay for me to travel to different restaurants and tell the people how the food
that would be nice.
All you got to do is,
really
especially
nice.
down here, I mean, you got the mouthpiece and whatnot. Just like, hi, my name is Brittany Bondy. You know, I have a YouTube channel. I'm thinking about bringing into food, you know, giving restaurants reviews on things. And, you know, you just come in, probably, you know, they set you in a little section. You set up your little live thing and whatnot. And fuck it. That you, man, because
I
I
do
mean,
shit like that anyway. I don't need them to even set me up.
but I'm just saying,
You know how I be. I just pull out my phone and set up.
but what I'm saying is you tell them that so you ain't got to pay for the shit.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I definitely should, like, you know, get in contact with people. And I probably will, especially if I, you know, go somewhere where I really fuck with the people and stuff. I'll probably make that extra effort. But, you know, a lot of the places I like to go to are risky titsy as it is. So it's like they don't need no extra help.
Yeah.
Like, Chop House don't need no extra
No, they
help.
don't need advertisement.
Okay, but that's my spot. Ooh. But what else y'all got for me? Because I'm hungry.
Oh, no, baby, that's it, man. We ain't gonna keep, look.
Good.
Well, yeah, you good. You did your job. You did your thing.
When
We
y'all
appreciate
gonna
it.
put this out?
Probably like in 5 months.
Nah, we ain't gonna try to have it that long.
Nah, I don't know. Like I
Shit,
said,
we got what, 3 podcasts in the can?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And we got 4. Yeah, we kind of like backlogging that way we can be more consistent.
I like that.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be soon. Like I said,
I wish.
I gotta because like I said, I got a guy who's gonna do it for us, so I gotta get the funds all that squared away so they can do that and whatnot. But shit, this one going on to almost another 2-hour one.
Cool. Yeah,
So-
probably. Yeah.
So yeah, but it's gonna come out soon. We'll let you know.
Yeah, man. Send it to me.
So make sure you know if you got time, you know, make sure you put that plug in for us. Yeah.
I didn't know. I'll put it in there.
You heard me.
Post it up.
So, like I heard, Bondy's hungry, so we're gonna let her go so she can go eat.
Well, you gotta go get
Francois.
groceries.
Yeah, I gotta get my groceries too. But
More to do.
Miss Bondy, would you like to put in your plugins or whatnot?
Yeah, y'all follow me, Bondy Blue, on everything: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. I have a Facebook group, all the bonbons. My YouTube is Bondy Blue, and my website, bondyblueshow.com. I am usually live Monday through Thursday for sure every day. So check me out.
All right.
Francois plugins.
So POS Massage, remember we are Peace of Serenity Massage and Wellness. So that's what we stand. POS Massage on Instagram, Peace of Serenity on Facebook. And we're just getting on TikTok. POS Massage as well there.
There you go. Ladies, I'd like to once more thank you for coming. Bondy, thank you for coming. Thank you for inviting Francois. We appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me.
We definitely want you to come back again. You too, Francois. And, you know, if you want to
Thank you.
come in and you want to bring someone else who's we're all about promoting about local
I love that.
talent and business
We
and
have
everything.
to. I love
And,
that.
you know, that's our mission with the podcast is to not only put us out there because, you know, everybody loves the New Orleans culture. Everybody's biting off and whatnot.
That's
but,
true.
you know, our whole argument is nobody's putting back into this culture.
Yeah.
And that's our plan. Like, you know, when the time comes, we do get on that level.
Yeah.
I know you want to move and everything, but
I mean, this
She will
always
move.
home.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna move, but I'm
Yeah.
always gonna have a house here.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
yeah.
home. So
yeah,
hit me up.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Love it.
Anything you want to say? Greer?
We are good. We are good.
So
This
just
was
let you
fun.
know, this has been confirmed again on the podcast. Get on your shit.
You heard me.
Anyway,
You heard me.
you heard me. This is your boy Retro.
And it's your girl Creole.
And it's been an episode of All But Yeah. We love y'all. Take care. Make sure you subscribe. Follow our people. Y'all have a good night. We out this hole. Peace.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy Retro. Retro. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy Retro. Retro. Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
It's Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Let's go.
Your girl Creole.
Oh yeah.
It's your girl Creole.
Let's go.
It's your girl Creole.
It's your boy Retro. It's your boy Retro. But yeah.